Environment itself is concerned with everyone and for the sustainability of life that covers various components of the environment. As we know, environmental studies or environmental science, this one concerned with all the subjects available at this moment and the interaction of different subjects either in sciences, the engineering and technology, the management, all are related with the environmental science. The science itself, the chemistry, the biology, the physics, the geology, the geography, everything, even the economics and anthropology, human behavior science, as well as other social science subjects are also involved. Those are the psychological behavior, psychological aspects for everyone. So, internationally, nationally, whatever the universal, the environmental science itself is important to see the different technologies, different engineering works, different behavior of human beings, all those relates to the environment. Environmental science itself is the study of environment and which includes so many subjects. Now we have to see the component. What are the components of the environment? The way four components, those relates with the life, one is those relates with the our planet, the earth structure, earth component. Then we have the atmosphere. The atmosphere itself, the surrounding us, a layer surrounds the planet, the earth. That is the atmosphere. One more component that is on planet and with that component will survive most sustainable component and that is the hydrosphere. So biosphere, one thing, lithosphere, another, atmosphere, another, and then hydrosphere. Biosphere itself is well known and that is concerned with the different plants, number of plants available on the planet, on the earth, on all around us. Then we have to see the different animals. Different animals includes from very microorganisms to the large, bigger animals. From unicellular, the microorganisms, the protozoans, to very big, billions of cells containing the whale. So that is the biosphere, different plants and different animals. Lithosphere contains number of chemicals which are available on Earth. Geochemistry, geological part, geological part of the Earth, various elements. We have to see different compounds. Mostly the simple one is the silicon, the sand, silicon oxide. Then different periodic table containing elements and their compounds, different in the form of minerals and ores. Around 200 different types of minerals are available. lithosphere. Certainly, the metals, their compounds, their minerals, their ores in a very complicated forms are available. So lithosphere is the earth related, whatever the atmosphere, very important concern in the sustainability for human being. The respiration. We take now the respiration, inhalation and exhalation, respirate many times within 1 second. We have the respiration. So within 24 hours, respiration. And that air is there. The composition of air is contains the oxygen and nitrogen. So we needs the oxygen for every human being. The atmosphere part is also is important for the sustainability. That atmosphere contains the oxygen, and oxygen itself is very essential for us. So we see the way that this surrounds us with the earth in the form of layer. So one more thing is there, the ecosystem. Ecosystem itself is a system formed by interaction of living organisms with non-living organisms. So when we have to see the ecosystem itself have the definition interaction of living with non-living. So different components of ecosystem, the living one and the non-living one. So they form a system. We have to define living community of plants and animals. Living community of plants and animals in any area together with the non-living component. Any of the area. If suppose we have the any of the colony, any of the village, any of the farmland area, any of the hydrosphere parts, for example, sea, river, lakes. So that is, so they form a system for their sustainability. So here non-living components, the soil, air, water, and the temperature, the pressure, the altitude, longitude of Earth. Those are also the non-living part. What are the altitude and longitude, the temperature, the sun rays, the atmospheric pressure, all those are the non-living. So ecosystem is the interaction of different living and non-living with form and which are present in the tuna. Certainly, we can divide the ecosystem into uh, the terrestrial and aquatic, because on the earth number of systems are available. For example, forest area. This is one of the ecosystem. The desert area in Rajasthan, whatever the Thar desert, the crop field, various crops are grown, different crop field, the rice field, the wheat field, where looking for the growing of the food grains. So that is the grassland, and one we have other examples are For example, biodiversity park. For example, different parks are there. Even the conservation, different parks are available. Kevla Dev, Ranthambore. Those are also the protected and conserved part. That is also the terrestrial ecosystem. Then we have the aquatic. Aquatic itself is the system available in water. Different. Even, for example, in India, earlier the work on dams was there. Back to the history when first very high dams were prepared, and earlier the dams were the temple of human being. So Bhakra Dam, Nangal Dam, dams are prepared for the production of hydroelectricity. So dams are also as a ecosystem because there may be number of living organisms interacts whatever way, and then non. So dams are the artificial one, main by. For example, rivers. In case of the river, whatever the Ganga river, the different aquatic animals like crocodiles, alligators, and fishes. A long river Ganga from the Gangotri to the Hubli, Ganga river. So, river is also an example of the ecosystem, and that is of aquatic. So, terrestrial ecosystem on the earth, the different forests. Different forests are available on India, as well as we can say in a particular area, whatever the mountains. So, for example, Himalayan mountain, that range may be that range is also system, and that contain number of plants and animals, and then the abiotic components, whatever the soil, whatever the water, temperature, pressure, altitude, longitude, the different composition of the soil. So that is the Himalayan range. Like in Plateau, we have the southern part, that will be the plateau part. Desert, whatever I have discussed. Then more is the sea shores. So when we have to see the Arabian Sea, Bay of Bengal, so different seashores are also there. One more thing is there, and that is the whatever we have the plain area of Uttar Pradesh. So then we have number of whatever different river catchment, grasslands, one swamp, then mangroves. So all they form the sustainable means form their ecosystem. Ecosystem itself is most important for the sustainability of the life. Life, whatever the different plants and animals, you can say the different plants and animals which relates with the sustainability. Now, one more thing is there. The another structure we can say that one more thing, and another structure of ecosystem can be given whatever that, and we have to see that particular whatever the system. And one first one is the producers. There is also another structural system of the ecosystem, and then consumers. Here, the third one is the decomposers. Decompose. These are also the direct different parts of the ecosystem, and we have to see the producers. Producers, consumers, and decomposers. These are also the part of the ecosystem. Why? Because the producers are the simple plants, herbivores, and then the producers are the plants. Then consumers, we are different stages. Whatever the consumers we have to see. Simple one is the herbivores. Herbivores. Then we have the carnivores. These are also the part of the ecosystem. Or we can say earlier discuss about the different components. Then one more thing is there, and that is the omnivores. So you could see consumers, herbivores, which uses the plants. So they form a systematic arrangement on the earth. Herbivores that depends on the plants, then carnivores that consumes the animals, then omnivores consumes both plants and animals. So later we have to see the consumers are also parts distinguished. So we have primary consumer, secondary consumer, and tertiary consumers. Later on, quaternary. Quaternary. Then the last one, whatever all things are goes to dead, and those are the destruction and with the decomposition. Here I can add the decomposers are like a scavengers which cleans all the materials available, especially the living organisms, the plants and animals. When plants and animals are dead and they disintegrate, so the role of the decomposer disintegrate the all bioparts, and that is the decomposers, that is the scavengers. Various uh, animals are available which decompose various different types of bacteria, mostly the ants, and number of animals which decompose the complicated complex compounds which are present in the plants and animals. So now this one is the part of the ecosystem. One more thing is there where I have earlier discussed about the types of ecosystem, and in which I have discussed the different type. Forest, desert, mangroves area. Then the mountain area, the plain area. So all these are, one more thing is there, one uh, another based on availability of ecosystem, or whatever based on another type of ecosystem, we can say one more classification, or ecosystem is the natural, one thing, which are present in nature, and another is the artificial ecosystem. Natural ecosystem which is made by the nature. So here the ecosystem can also divided into two parts. However, earlier we have based on the earth and aquatic water, those are the terrestrial and aquatic. But here, based on the nature and human beings, because of the more intervention of human being on the earth, so here different things. Whatever you suppose the farmland is there, the different gardens, different parks, different parks are also by man-made. When we see human being, the man itself, human being, man itself needs certain essential requirements from the nature. But whatever, for example, suppose population of world is increased day by day, and that population, human being needs the food, shelter, and other requirements. So all those requirements of human beings are fulfilled by the nature, but they can also here human being also make a certain artificial ecosystem, an economy, any village that is artificial because population increase, then we need to cut down the forest. The forest cut down, then we have to grow more food grains. We have to grow more of the vegetables. So therefore, the farmlands are the artificial. The populated area, and say, for example, in the villages, the populated area is also of the artificial. So different cities, more and more metro cities. So all those are the however, there are the ecosystem. Any of the city is the ecosystem. Any of populated area is the ecosystem. Any of the particular a marked area that is the ecosystem. For example, any of the river, any of the lake, any of the water bodies, any of the earth bodies, Arunachal Pradesh, whole state, that is a part of the ecosystem, the natural one. If you, nature is the created that nature, that is the natural. So now after this we have different structural aspects we can concern, and here number of involved various chemicals, various inorganic compounds, various organic compounds. All those are the structural aspect of the ecosystem. We can define earlier I have discussed about the non-living. Non-living contains different inorganic compound, different organic compound, the proteins, the carbohydrate, the fats, the lipids, organic, the component of it. So any of the ecosystem, for example, Gangetic area, for example, Ganga River, so that contain certainly non-living parts. What are those non-living? The water, the various inorganic compounds which are present in water in the Ganga River, and organic means whatever the different proteins, carbohydrate, fats are present, and as well as the climatic conditions are also. The sun rays, the temperature, their topography, the altitude, longitude, whatever the. Then the living parts, what I have earlier discussed, the producers, the consumers, and the decomposers. Now, one more thing is there. What are the functions of the why the scope of ecosystem? Why the function? So, in case of the functions, the mostly all of you are well known about that. That because of the ecosystem, various sustainable materials are obtained. Here, one of the important concerns for life of human being, the water. That is also one of the concern of the. So here, various functions includes one more thing is there, sun energy. So sun energy itself flows. Sun energy flows from the universe. So universe, we have our solar system, the sun, various planets around the sun, Mercury, Venus, and then we have the Earth. So in solar system, Earth is the third one. The radiation of sun. Our very hot sun itself is very hot, and energy from sun came over the earth. Various radiations, including different radiations, including the infrared, various ultraviolet radiations. So different radiations in the form of sun rays with their energy. So let's we have that particular sun energy is transferred into the producers. One more thing is there, I have earlier discussed about that. That producers, we have discussed about the living parts of ecosystem. What happened in case of the producers? They use the sunlight, and that particular sunlight is transferred into the formation of food, and where the plants uses carbon dioxide, water, and minerals in presence of sunlight, and that is the photosynthesis. So with the help of photosynthesis, the process, the plants form various foods, and that those are the producers. So energy transferred from sun to the food produced by the plants. So producers are the first part of energy transfer. So where the sun energy is itself is transferred into their food. So with the help of the photosynthesis, carbon dioxide consumed by the plants, water, and certain minerals, those are used by the plants. And in presence of sunlight, they produce a food. Here the transfer of energy from one state to another. All of you know, energy is not destroyed. This can be transferred. So sun energy is transferred from uh, transferred into the plants, and plants make the food. So that is the producers. The producers are the first trophic level of the. They form a food chain. So those plants are eaten by herbivores, then certain animals. We have the herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores. Then producers are consumed. So those are the consumers, primary consumers, secondary consumers, and then tertiary consumers. So the function of ecosystem is most important. Energy flow, one thing. Producers, consumers, decouple. Here, uh, the only 10% of energy flow. That is the 10% rule of profit level, which is available to succeeding another tropic levels. Energy itself is not created nor destroyed. This is well known. Energy can be transferred from one level to another level. So energy flow from different tropic levels. Tropic levels are the producers, the consumers, the decomposers. So various tropic levels, and they form a food chain. So the components of the ecosystems are seen to function as a unit, and we consider the parts: productivity, decomposition, energy flow, and one more is the nutrient cycle. Different nutrients, whatever the nitrogen cycle, the sulfur cycle, the carbon cycle. So that is also concerned with the function. So various functions includes the availability of oxygen, availability of food, availability of shelter. We get the shelter, we get the houses. So that particular relates with the various functions. Now we have to see if any of the uh, grazing food chain here, for example, very simple food chain. The grass, the plants producers, for example, got uh, the primary consumer, then we get the secondary consumer. So this one is the very simple one. They form a food web. Different food chains form a food web. So we have to see uh, the food web itself as a combination of different food chains. Different food chains are available. We have to see on terrestrial, very simple is the green plants. Then we have to see the mouse with the snake with the different birds. And so the form food chain. Then, for example, mouse is used by the owl, mouse is used by the different wild cats, and then the lion. So a food web depicts feeding connections in an ecological company. Natural interconnected food chains make a broad area. That is the web. So food chain, different food chains combined with each other at the stage, and they form a. Now the multiple choice questions. Here is the question one, the carbon cycle. So carbon cycle, the flow of carbon, how the carbon itself goes from one stage to another. So here four different Answers are there: producer, consumer, decomposer, decomposer to consumer to producer. So different stage. So I have earlier discussed about this, that producers where the carbon dioxide in presence of sunlight, the process of the photosynthesis, the producers, then producers, plants, and plants are used, consumed by different animals. Those are the consumers. Consumers, the first consumer, the primary, then secondary consumer that can eat. For example, if suppose the plants are eaten by, plants are consumed by the deer, and deers are further consumed by the lion. So consumer and whatever the decomposers, all in plants and animals, the producers and consumers and decompose, and so the carbon itself is in the form of the cycle. One more thing is there, the cause of overutilization of water. In case of the hydrosphere, we have to use hydrosphere, the part of the environment. However, this is also the aquatics ecosystem, but because of the infrastructure, because of the technology, engineering different, the water itself is overutilized. So the question of hydrosphere, the question of ecosystem, because water itself is one of the component of ecosystem is non-living. So this is also concerned with the ecosystem. Now after this you have the next hydrosphere. The answer is water. Mica, zebra, animal, water, tiger. So that relates with the hydrosphere major in, in water. Then aquatic animals, alligator, rat, cell. Cell itself is the plant, name is the also plant. Rat is the rat, not lives in the aquatic. So not in the aquatic. So elephant, carnivores, herbivores, I have discussed. What about the elephant? Elephant uses the animal, whether this can this use the plant. Elephant is one of the big animal, and that is present in the forest ecosystem. So carnivores uses animal. Tiger. Tiger consumes the animals. Okay. Now we have to see the birds. Birds consumes the insects. So that is the carnivores. Herbivores, deer. Deer consumes the plants. For example, whale. Whale itself is also the carnivore. The shark fish, omnivores, eudophile. So elephant itself is the carnivore. This is the plants. Environmental non-living component in Suresh Jamiar University. Whatever when we have to talk about campus itself is also an interaction of living with non-living. So various components, various ecosystem, system components, livings and non-living, and they form a campus for sustainability. So different plants here, stone, spiders, snakes. Which one? Plants are part of the. Here I am asking the question is related with the living and non-living, the only the living, livings and non-living. So here different plants are the living, stones non-living, spiders available, the snakes available. So the right answer is the okay. Next one, aquatic animal. This is also whatever the zooplankton, asparagus, spirogella. Here I have given the two choice. Zooplankton. Zooplankton, um, asparagus, spirogella. Zooplankton and spirogella are the aquatic bios. Aquatic bios means the plant is the spirogella and the animal is the zooplankton. So right answer, uh, aquatic livings. Aquatic living plant, spirogella, that is aquatic plant, and zooplanktons, those are the very minute creatures, minute microorganisms. Zooplankton, very minute. The zooplanktons are used by very small fishes to they form, then small fishes, the big fishes, to they form a food chain. Zooplanktons. So the right answer is the zooplankton. Then further, aquatic animal, the right answer, human, shell, spider. Here the same thing is there, and octopus is the right answer. So all these, uh, whether we have more thing, the energy flow, we can use that. Okay, let's all the best. So we have given various multiple choice questions and already discussed about the structure of ecosystem and function. Post function is the availability of air that is most important that can be given by the um, ecosystem. You can see the grassland, grasses are there, the forest, aquarium, ponds, lakes, and ocean ecosystem. And the energy flow we have already discussed, the producers to consumers. And this one is also the flow of energy. Okay.